Good afternoon, I'm Mike Powers. After spending nearly a month on the run, John McCluskey and Kathleen Welch spent last night in a jail cell. The two were arrested yesterday in Arizona, about 60 miles from Reserve, New Mexico. Today they have a court date, then they're expected to be extradited to New Mexico to face murder charges. News 13's Jeff Todd is live in St. John's, Arizona with more. Jeff?
Yeah, Mike, at about 3:30 this afternoon, Welch and McCluskey will face a judge just behind the jail here in Apache County. Now, the prison escapee and his fiancée, girlfriend, and cousin were captured at a campsite in the Apache National Forest near Greer, Arizona. A forest ranger saw an unattended campfire and went to go check it out. He wrote down the New Mexico license plate on the silver Nissan parked at the site and had a conversation with a man at campsite number 5 in the Takedown campground. But it wasn't until the ranger ran the license plate and found out the car was stolen that he realized he had just talked to McCluskey. It took the Apache County Sheriff's SWAT team 3 hours to get to the remote area while other law enforcement kept an eye. Then they quickly moved in, first tackling McCluskey, then about a dozen officers apprehended Welch. She allegedly pulled out a gun but wasn't able to point it at any of the officers.
When she threw her gun down, one of my guys picked it up, unloaded it, removed it. One of the sergeants on scene said, "Don't mess with that. It could possibly be the murder weapon." He said, "No, the murder weapon's over in the tent." So spontaneous utterances that he had committed those murders.
Sheriff's deputies say here that McCluskey said that he alone killed the Haas family near Santa Rosa, New Mexico. They're from Oklahoma. He also made comments to deputies yesterday saying that he should have killed the forest ranger that he talked to, and if he was able to get to his tent, he could have killed the whole SWAT team. Mike?
And we'll have more on the Haas family in a minute. Now, Jeff, there's been a lot of speculation about where the two have been. Montana, Maine, Arkansas. Any idea how long they have been at that campground?
We haven't heard reports for exactly how long they've been here, but we did hear that they headed into a nearby town, they got a tire fixed on their car, and that they were getting very comfortable. They were living in a remote place, but they were near a town, and they were frequently visiting that town, so they were getting comfortable in this area.
All right, thank you very much. Jeff Todd reporting live now from St. John's, Oklahoma. An Oklahoma family hopes justice will be served now that the fugitives have been captured. They're suspected in the murders of Gary and Linda Haas, whose remains were found in their burned-out camper outside of Santa Rosa, New Mexico. The suspects are believed to have stolen the Haas' pickup, which was later found in Albuquerque. Linda Haas' brother heard early this morning about the capture.
I was so happy, and I don't know why. I guess you could call it tears of joy, or maybe not so much joy as just relief.
Another escaped inmate, Tracy Province, is also suspected in the murders. He was captured in Wyoming earlier this month. A third escapee, Daniel Renwick, was captured in Colorado on August 1st. The Arizona Department of Corrections plans to transfer more than 100 inmates from a privately operated state prison over security concerns there. It's the same prison that the 3 fugitives escaped from last month. The decision is based on tighter restrictions being imposed on which inmates can be assigned to the prison's minimum and medium security units.
The new restrictions: minimum custody, no inmates convicted of murder or attempted murder, no inmates with a history of escape or attempted escape from a secure perimeter.
The director also said the prison had several security flaws that the department's reviews didn't detect.